It wasn't until I watched this early footage of Bruce Li demonstrating his kung fu skills to foreigners that I finally realized the high praise from Sammo Hung and Cheng Pei Pei was actually completely true. Let's take the time back to 1965, where a 24-year-old Bruce Li traveled to Hollywood for a screen test. Facing the camera, he confidently introduced himself just before the interviewer asked him whether taekwondo and judo were considered the strongest Eastern fighting styles. Li replied to him saying, "Actually, Chinese kung fu is the strongest one, simply because it is the ancestor of both of them." Consequently, the interviewer asked Li to demonstrate his Chinese kung fu right there on the spot. Li readily agreed without hesitation and got right to it, starting off by showing the crane style. It is hard to say exactly what those specific moves were called, but he immediately followed up with the tiger style. Clearly, Li was not just a Wing Chun expert, he was truly a master of all trades who excelled in many different styles. Suddenly, a foreigner stepped up to personally test Li's kung fu, wanting to see if it was just for show or the real deal. Li did not hesitate at all and immediately proceeded to show the man his powerful moves. His speed was so incredible that the foreigner was simply too slow to react. It was just like Sammo Hung once said, "The moment you try to lift a leg, Li's foot is already right at your face." If this had been a real fight, that guy would definitely be beaten black and blue. In the end, Li won the interviewer over with his authentic skills, successfully passed the test, and went on to star in The Green Hornet, eventually becoming a famous household name across America.